Hi guys, Andy here again from Mad Lad Designs with another tabletop playthrough, and this is one for the kids, and of course it is the board game equivalent of the popular app Temple Run, and this is called Temple Run Danger Chase, the board game. Now I've already set the game up. It comes with 5 boards, double-sided. It comes with 2 stacks of tokens, which are here. It also comes with an electronic idol, 4 players, 5 dice, and I'll just grab this from the corner, this demon monkey thing. Okay, the coloured cubes don't come with the game. That's just to remind me what tokens belong to what player, and neither does this poker chip. That just reminds me whose turn it actually is. So let's take a close look at how we set these boards up. So out of the 5 boards, you always start with the temple first and then this start tile. Let's take a close look at the temple tile. So here we have the temple tile. This is where the monkey always starts, and when the monkey moves, he's going to go from area to area. Now there's some symbols and things, but the monkey ignores all these symbols. But that's where the monkey starts, on this temple tile. And then the players start on this start tile. Now the player who is going to go first, I'll just move these. So you can see the player who's going to go first starts off right at the back. Second player, third player, fourth player is right at the front. So the first player is going to go and start from the back. These go on here. And then the other 3 tiles are just placed out any random order. They are double-sided, so you can flip them over. You can also rotate them. You must match the arrows, so obviously you can't go like that. But you can put them that way, or that way, or that way, or that way. So I'm going to put that. I think I'll put that way. Yep, so you have the temple tile first, the start tile, and then these 3 tiles in any order, flipped, whatever you want. On each tile there's various symbols. So these areas, when the player moves, they move from area to area. These gold coins you can ignore completely. They don't do anything in this board game whatsoever. But you are going to be moving from these little rectangle areas. The grey areas mean nothing. You know, you can land on them, that's fine, that's no problem. However, if you land on this cracked area, you die. Simple as that. However, you can survive, and I'll explain that in a second. But yeah, you really do not want to be landing on these cracked areas, like so. Then you've got other things scattered around. We have this, okay, which is a speed token. If you end your movement on this tile here, this bit, you can draw a speed token from the pile, and in order to use a speed token you will say that you're going to use a speed token before you roll any die, and your movement is then doubled. So whatever movement you have, you can double it, but you've got to spend it before you roll the die. We have the magnet. If you land on a magnet, you can steal a token from any other player. If you land on the wings, you will grab yourself a wing token. Now these help you with these. If you land on here and you don't have any wing tokens, that's it, it's game over. However, if you land on there, you can spend a wing token, and you basically just ignore that crack. It's as though you've flown over it. You still stay on there, but you don't die, but you use a wing token. So that's it, that's how you do it. So just to recap, these grey ones are just normal. This, you can steal a token from any other player. This, you will die unless you spend one of these wing tokens. If you land on here, you will gain a wing token. If you land on here, you will gain a speed token, which if you want to use, you must use right at the start of your turn before you roll the die. So what's the idea of the game? How do you play? Well, it's an endless runner. and you have to be the last one left alive on the board. If the monkey catches up to you and lands on you or passes you, then you die. You cannot use the wings to help you. If the monkey gets you, that's it. It's game over. And you are just trying to be the last one left on the board. And what will happen is, as you move along, what you will do is you'll take an empty board from this side, put it over on this side, and then move everything down. So basically it's an endless runner, as that goes over there, and then that one goes over there, and everything moves down. So it is trying to emulate the app as you just keep running and running and running. So we have 2 piles of tokens. These are your speed tokens you can grab from. These are your wing tokens. Once these piles have gone, that's it, you can't grab any more tokens. Each player starts with one of each, a speed token and a wing token. And then we have the 5 die. And on each die we have two single runners. 2 single runners. And 1 double runner. These are your movement. Okay, so for each one you just move 1 space. It also has a blank, and then we have 2 of these monkeys. Okay, so on your turn you're going to hit this idle. This idle is an electronic idle. I'll switch it on. I'll do that in play. What you'll do at the start of your turn is you'll hit this idle. It'll start playing some music. This is a timer. After a certain length of time, it's a bit random so you don't know, a monkey will screech. If you haven't hit the idle again before the monkey screeches, then your turn is void. You can't move anything, you can't move yourself, but you have to move any monkeys that you've rolled. Okay, so it's a kind of push your luck, because you can roll and roll and roll and roll, and if you hit the idle before the monkey screeches, then you can take that roll. So you can roll these dice as many times as you like before the monkey screeches, or hopefully you hit it before the monkey screeches. However, if you roll these demon monkeys, you cannot re-roll these. Okay, so, and I have I have, when I've played it on my very first turn, rolled all 5 dice to get all 5 monkeys. Nothing you can do about that. So that's how you play the game. You move the red people, what you've moved, and then you move how the monkey moves. Okay, so that is basically how you play it, but you'll get to see in a second. Everything's set up, so I'm going to switch the idle on, and then we're going to begin playing Temple Run Danger Chase. Okay, let's switch this idle on. It has, I'm just going to focus, it has easy, medium and hard down here. We're going to put it on easy, I think. So you can hear that. So what will happen on your turn is you'll hit this, and you will roll the die, roll the die, and roll the die, roll the die till you're happy with it, and then hit that again. And if you do that before the monkey screeches, then your roll is valid. However, if you're rolling and rolling and rolling and you're getting blanks and you're rolling and rolling, and then this happens, how's it gonna, there you go, then your roll is void, and you actually, I know I said you don't move anything, however what happens is you move behind the last player. So if you were out in front here somewhere, you would end up moving wherever the last player is to behind them. If you are the last player, you move back 1, but again, if you've rolled any monkeys, those monkeys will move that monkey forward. So I'm going to begin with the red player. Let's see, shall I roll it in there? No, I won't roll it in there. I'll move that to one side, and I'm going to roll it down here. Let's begin now. Look at that. A nice roll there. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're actually on here. So we can grab a wing token, and place it here for our player. So next up we have the blue player. We do not want a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't want a 5 because we certainly don't want to be landing on this crevice here. So we'll go ahead and roll and see what we get. I'll turn the idle back on because I'll turn it off and on between turns. And we want easy. Okay. So again, we grab our 5 dice and we go. That'll do. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I said I didn't want a 5, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to push my luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I would normally die there. However, I'm going to spend my wing token to carry on. So we will go with the green player. So we do not want to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Players cannot land on the same area as another player, so they will move. So if I rolled a 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'd have to move to the next one. If that's got somebody on, I'd have to move to the next one. So what can we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't want a 7. Okay, let's go now. We'll stick with 3 for now. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3. We've landed on a magnet, which means we can steal from another player. And I think green is going to steal these wings. And we move on to the orange player. We'll grab our 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't want a 7 or 8. That'll land us on the crevices. Go. Right, so we've got our first monkey. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to move forward 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're on a grey and nothing matters. However, we're going to move the monkey forward 1. And the monkey ignores any tokens or anything on those areas. And so now we move on to the red player. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want a 2 or a 4. Go. Don't want to. We didn't want a 4, which I'd rolled. But I didn't hit the idle in time, so what happens is red will go to the back of the pack. Like so. I think that was there, wasn't it? We've rolled 2 monkeys. So the monkey is going to move forward 2. We will now move on to the blue player. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll do. So we've rolled 4 running men, so we move in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. However, we've rolled 2 monkeys. 1, 2. We are on to the green player. The green player is going to roll. Go. Oh. So the green player is going to move forward 2. 1, 2. Grab some angel wings because he's got 3 sets of angel wings now. However, the monkey is going to move forward 3. 1, 2, 3. the orange player. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, 2. No, we can't do that. Oh, we couldn't because of these 2 crevices. We had to get more. So orange is going to go to the back. And the monkey is going to move forward 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! It's not looking good for orange. Okay, red. Up. Go. That looks good. That looks good. 1, 2, 3, 4. For red. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, one monkey. Orange is now out of the game. However, the orange player does roll for the monkey, and I'll show you that when we come to it. But it is now the blue player's turn. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so that's what we've got. So the blue player is going to move forward 4. Landed on his speed token. I think it's going to be time to using these speed tokens, I think. However, the monkey moves forward 2. 1, 2. It's now the green player's turn, and I think the green player is looking worried. He's going to play his speed token, and this goes back in the pile. So whatever he rolls is going to be doubled. And go. That's looking good. 2, 4, 5, 6. And because he played his speed token, that's 12. Let's see where he ends up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah. Okay. He's landed on a crevice. However, has plenty of wings. He's going to use a set of wings. The monkey is going to move forward 1, like so. Okay, so what we can do now is we can actually take tiles from here, which I'm going to do. I'm going to take this tile, I'm going to flip it, I'm going to move all the rest down. And it is going to go over here. I'm also going to take this start tile and do the same thing. Move everything down. Flip it and place it there. Okay. So we have just done the green player, it's onto the orange player. Now the orange player is out. However, what he does is he rolls these die once, and any monkeys he rolls, the monkey moves. Anything else, we just ignore. So we're just looking here for monkeys. And he gets 3. So we have 1, he says knocking everything over. 2, I'm afraid red is now out. 3. And that's it for the orange player. It's now the red player's turn. Red player is out. He's just going to roll these. If he gets monkeys, he can move them on. He gets 2 monkeys. 1, 2. Getting close to the blue player. And it's now the blue player's turn, and the blue player, I think, is panicking. He's going to play his speed token. Go. So that is 2, 4, 6, 7. That's 14. So the blue player is going to move 14 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh! Oh no! Oh. Well, the blue player has landed on a crevasse, or a break, or a hole in the floor, whatever you want to call it. Has no wings to spend. So I'm afraid it's game over for the blue player, which means the green player is the winner. So that's how you play Temple Run Danger Chase. It's dead quick, dead simple. My kids like it. It's, you know, it's not too much thought. It's just roll dice, push your luck, and I think it emulates the app rather well. Okay, so there you go, guys. A simple playthrough of Temple Run Danger Chase. And until next time, I will catch you guys later.